Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make the return real quick, and then I'm gonna show it to you once it's done. This is just 1/4 inch. I bought this from Lowe's or Home Depot. It was under 20 bucks. And then this was like $5. You're gonna use this 20 foot. And with these two size combinations, it literally fits over this perfect. Like, you don't want, well, you can do it however you want, but this fits perfect, but you're not gonna slide this all the way around there. Don't even try that. It's gonna get stuck. So you're gonna have to split this. Get a real sharp razor blade. Be careful. Don't be stupid if you've never done this before. You be very, very freaking careful. You have to have a brand new blade. I mean, I hate talking about safety, but don't cut it like this. Don't cut it like that on the table. I went ahead and put the bell on the end of it with the double flare so the hose can lock over it. Now we're going to start this first piece because you have to feed this through the frame. So this copper cannot touch the frame. It'll wear a hole in it and possibly explode you. Okay, now we're gonna put these little baby ones on there. You finally find a use for these little tiny ones. Alright, so we got that return line kind of done up, but we're gonna do the whole thing like this, and we're gonna put it in the car, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. It's pretty hard to get it through the frame in the correct location. Here's the fuel line I made, just 3/8 aluminum. I had to modify these. I had just made them out of some crap because the diameter was bigger than the stock. But I kept all the stuff. You can see I just, just giving you an idea if you even have to make one of these, because some people like to run a 1/2 inch for some reason. Some people actually run a 1/2 inch. So if you're gonna make a fuel line, this is just to give you an idea of what I did. Just covered it all the way to put the fuel line in. In the factory location, you have to take the body off the car because you can kind of see how it goes in there. It's kind of complicated. We'll look at the other side. But all right, well, there's the lines coming over. Just to see how that's done, and then the aluminum one's bent just like the factory steel line. It's real hard to get it through there. You're gonna have to play around with it. It's real frustrating. Make sure it's not touching anything. You're gonna have to bend that perfectly where it's not touching, so it's strapped real good where it's not laying on any of that frame or the body. We're gonna leave it like this for right now until I get the tank in here, because I'm gonna run this on one of the Evap lines on the gas tank. So we're gonna go ahead and do the 3 Evap lines. You got one right there, one right here, and then one right here. So just keep those other 2 in mind. But we're gonna plug these off because we're gonna run a vented gas cap, and I just don't want to run the charcoal canister. Some cars didn't have it. I don't want to put it on there. I want to get that shit out of the engine bay. All right, so we're gonna block these lines off first. All right. Okay, since the vapor return is going to be 1/4 inch copper, 1/4 inch copper to 5/16. See, don't fit. So what I'm using is this 1/8 inch threaded that I sanded the threads off, 2 1/4 inch tubing, a compression fitting for metal tubing. And if you don't know what a compression fitting is, look, this goes over this. And then you need to do it on a fresh cut. I'm not doing it on this piece, okay? And then you're gonna compress this, tighten this, it'll lock it in there. And we're gonna take, I sanded the threads off. Okay, then we're just gonna tighten that up. That's what's gonna be under the car. All right, so I got it done. You can see how, okay, so you can see how it runs along with the wheel line. And then that's where I plumb the return into the gas tank. So I used a compression fitting, so all that's in there permanently. Alright, so now you can see the return line next to the fuel line. The return line I added, I went ahead and put that bell on it. We're going to go ahead and connect it, just showing you. Alright, we're going to hook this up now. Right there, first. You have to use these hose clamps, the other ones, this style, are too big for 1/4 inch. Now I feel a lot better. I feel so much better about putting that return on there. Go ahead and do it if you can. Or buy new lines if you can afford it.